Now, one of the biggest, if not the biggest short squeeze we have ever seen, a company who fought against naked short selling, a company who picked up T0 early, and a company who necessarily just made their move, might be on the move once again. As you scroll through Twitter, you will see this stock being thrown out there, as well as this stock being correlated with T0, and it causing problems for other bigger players. Now, the first stock I wanted to put on your list is Overstock, OSTK, ticker symbol OSTK. Quickly to touch on the numbers before we get into the chart, it has 3.81 days to cover and a 13% short interest. According to Fintel, this is the data that is reported to us. Now, keep in mind the off-exchange short volume ratio is all the way up at 63%, just like AMC, GameStop, and other small / short squeeze plays / quote-unquote meme stocks. Now, Overstock is a stock that squoze about 7,000% in a short amount of time. Now, the run up prior to that, it also ran over 500% in the same short amount of time. And today, this is the first stock that we are going to be touching on. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. First of all, happy weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's a little late, but make sure to just enjoy your weekend. Take a little break. Last week was a rough week. I had some losing trades. I posted them in Discord. Today, I'm going to give you a few stocks that you really need to pay attention to come Monday if you want to make some money. This is all in my opinion. Nothing is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. All I ask in return is please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because 60% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. And also, if you want to know if I'm for sure entering these trades, I will be letting the Discord know Sunday evening before I jump into these plays, or the week following before I jump into these plays. So if you want to join Discord, that link is under the video. Let's get into it. So why am I bringing up Overstock once again? Not because it's on Twitter, not because it's on Reddit, but actually because of the cycles that it plays out and the cycles that it's starting. It has the short interest, it has the volume, it has decent volume, and it is finally trading in a pattern that I think has to be paid attention to. Now, back here in Overstock, basically when the stock first came public, right around August of 2002, this first sell-off is exactly when the algos took over, exactly when it started a cycle, and this is exactly when it ended a cycle. You see the same flush that happened. Now, this is the first one. They're very easy to track, they're very easy to lay out, and they're very easy to play as well. However, there is a little bit of risk involved. You see, this part of the cycle is right where we're trading at right now. This is where we are in the cycle. So what should you expect going forward? Overstock just had a 9% day on Friday and is trading at $19.41. Now, aside from the fundamentals, aside from T0, solely based off of the chart, there are a few things that you could see. You could see a dirty sell-off, because this is what happens in this part of the cycle. You saw it right there, and you saw it 2 times in a row right here as well. However, the most recent time this cycle played out inverse, and we do know that cycles can play out inverse. In fact, this inverse cycle caused a 520% run up from the time the cycle started. Now, does that mean it's going to happen now? Not necessarily, but it does have a very good chance, especially as this is sort of the first time Overstock has had sort of a leg up, right? From end of a cycle to the start of another one, this is the first time it had sort of a leg up. Right here, you saw the stock having a push downwards, and now finally you're seeing the stock have a push upwards, which leads me to think that there is definitely a possibility for this stock to actually play out another inverse cycle, and we're trading there right now. I personally don't have confirmation levels for you. I think it's very, very risky. However, if Overstock, ticker symbol OSTK, does get running, we know what it can do. A 7,000% run, has ties with T0, so on and so forth. So keep this on your play and let me know in the comments if you are jumping into it. The next one we talked about before is ticker symbol CVNA, Carvana. I recently talked about this about a month ago, and I stated when this time period comes, when it plays out like this, if so, then I am going to be more comfortable jumping into this play. Now, if we pull up the chart right now, Carvana played out the rest of this cycle, and it showed me that it's not as likely to play out the bearish case scenario. I have a bearish case scenario, a neutral, and a bullish case scenario. However, the neutral and the bullish are very, very similar. The bearish was that Carvana was going to sell off on that date that I made that video, or following that date, which was very early March, late February, right? Instead, it played out this to a T, what you see in orange, which leads me to say I'm looking for a bounce right off of this level. So far we got it right around $6.60. So far we got it, but I don't want to see a rejection at the most recent high right around $10. A break over 10 is going to make me really want to jump into Carvana and play out the rest of this cycle. Now, if you haven't seen that old video, make sure to go watch it because I have all of the data in Carvana and a few other stocks in there as well that I also talked about, so I do go a little bit deeper. But I am keeping Carvana on my list for this week as I'm watching for a break over $10, currently trading at $7.65. Just had a 3.24% green day on Friday. So again, these stocks, once they get momentum rolling, that is exactly what you want to see. Now, two stocks just to keep a side eye on. I don't have much about them, but ticker symbol BLBX just had a 14% day on Friday, and the chart setup is looking decent. It's stair-stepping. Just to keep a little side eye on this, I may or may not jump on it. Volume's too low, so on and so forth, but definitely keep a side eye as some of these stocks randomly go parabolic without it being on anybody's radar. Another one is ticker symbol PYXS. This thing looks like it wants to attempt to get a breakthrough. It got a breakout over the most recent highs. However, I would watch for a stop right around $3.20 for this play as well. Now, one that I really want to talk about, and that's talked about in Discord a lot, is ticker symbol BBBY. Bed Bath & Beyond. This is another squeeze play along with AMC, GameStop. It's one that we really pay attention to, and it's a quote-unquote meme stock. Now, fundamentally, this isn't the best play. Right? I'm not gonna lie. Fundamentally, it's not the best play. It's not there. However, Bed Bath & Beyond is trading at a crucial level. Right now, I'm sitting on the weekly time frame. Friday, it was down 2.83%. Not that big of a deal. However, this is what I see in Bed Bath & Beyond. There are times where the cycle plays out inverse, just like any other stock. But Bed Bath & Beyond is creeping up on the lowest the stock has ever been, which is exactly when it IPO'd. And I think this is going to be a major bounce. And the reason I say that is because it's lining up perfectly with the end of another cycle. In my opinion, Bed Bath & Beyond is going to bounce between the 80 to 90 cent level, and it's going to bounce hard. Just to give you an example of what I'm looking at when these cycles start. Right here, bounced hard after a low. Right here, bounced hard after a low. And right here, it played inverse. However, it still bounced hard after a low, even though it kept selling off. So I do think you're going to see at least a temporary fight for Bed Bath & Beyond, and I am basically very confident in that. Plus, we have been trading in this channel. It's been very choppy. We broke below, we came back in. We broke above, we came back in. It's been very choppy. However, we've tested it multiple times since, and Bed Bath & Beyond's volume has been picking up like crazy. On Friday, it was 271 million, which is just crazy for a stock. Bed Bath & Beyond and ticker symbol MULN have had crazy volume consistently. Keep Bed Bath & Beyond on your radar. That's not it. It has 65,000 shares available to borrow. It has all of these statistics. 140,000 calls expired in the money. Most recent cost to borrow fee 115%. And take a look at the options chain for next week for this bounce. Expiring March 24th, you have 110,000 call contracts expiring out of the money and 10,000 in the money compared to 14,000 puts and 8,000 puts. Nobody is betting bearish on Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm extremely bullish coming into next week on ticker symbol BBBY. You guys let me know in the comments down below. We are not done with Bed Bath & Beyond. A couple things that I wanted to toss some sprinkles on is that there is talk about having a reverse split, so on and so forth, and different filings that have come out. This is on Twitter. This is the form that BBBY would have had to file if outstanding had officially changed by 5% or more. Instead, they filed pre-14A, which is required before annual shareholder meetings. George just effed themselves even harder. Moving on, you have Astronaut tweeting, reason for BBBY reverse split is preemptive. NASDAQ offers a 180-day cure period, but there's no reason for the company to give shorts more ammo to spin FUD with MSM. This is a smart move, plus shorts will close from the fear of a new QSIP. On top of that, Bed Bath & Beyond has been sitting on the Reg SHO list. Now, I wouldn't hold this to any stock, seeing that AMC was on it for 28 days or so and then randomly disappeared, but it is definitely something to pay attention to, especially when the stock is reaching a newer low. Why aren't they covering at such a low price? Beats me. Maybe they don't have shares. Plus, we recently saw that more than 100% of the free float was shorted as well with Bed Bath & Beyond. There is also a 90-day lockup period for Bed Bath & Beyond preferred owners who have conversion shares. The company went to great lengths to include a lot of protective jargon for shareholders. The people who are in Bed Bath & Beyond, the retail, are diehard retail. Plus, if you take a look at the on-balance volume indicator on Bed Bath & Beyond, it shows that since day one, stock has been accumulated. Shareholders have accumulated Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's definitely a very bullish play in my opinion going forward. Now, another one to slap on your list is ticker symbol DWAC, DWAC, which is basically Trump stock, Truth Social. Donald Trump just made a post on Facebook for the first time since 2021. He is finally starting to show up. I saw something that he may get arrested Tuesday of next week. Who knows? Hopefully I'm safe after making this video, but that's just something I saw. Plus, he's coming back on Facebook. His YouTube account was just reinstated. His Twitter account is reinstated, so on and so forth. So DWAC is coming back around, but not only that, coincidentally, at the same exact time, ticker symbol DWAC is starting a brand new cycle. I personally am not playing this. I'm not a huge fan of playing a stock with very little volume, especially kind of basing the stock off of rumors and news and politics. It's just not my play. However, if it does get volatile and there's a breakout or a break to the downside, maybe I'll play it in and out. Now, this is a video to leave AMC out of. However, just to add a little sprinkle on top for AMC, if you haven't seen my update video last night, make sure to go watch that. And Terra bought 30,000 more $2 strike puts on Wednesday. If they had sold puts, it would say obligation to buy, not right to sell. With these, they now own 244,857 $2 and $3 AMC puts expiring in April. Before the hearing, links to all SEC forms on the images and in the comments. It shows them right here and posts links of Antera's put positions on AMC expiring in April, which coincidentally is right before that trial period happened. So what do you guys think about this in the comments down below? If you want to know what I'm doing with AMC and what I think about the chart, make sure to watch the video I uploaded yesterday. But overall, guys, this is what I got for you for today's video. Real quick before you click off, a huge thank you to our sponsor for today's video, Moomoo. If you're looking for a free broker to start trading, I have the exact one for you. On top of being free, it has a ton of amazing features. Plus, you can get up to 17 free stocks using my link and signing up and making a deposit. I'm going to leave that link under the video. I'm going to take AMC for an example since I talk about it a lot on the channel. There's a new industry chain feature that Moomoo just added, which allows you to track the supply chain of a company. All you have to do is go to market section and click industrial chain, pick movie, and then you are able to check each step of an industry's supply chain. Now, there's a new limited time deal. Once you sign up and deposit $100, you're going to get 2 free AI stocks, which is a hot sector right now. Either ticker symbols AI or BBAI, plus 5 more free stocks. And if you deposit $1,000 or more, you have the opportunity to receive 17 total free stocks. So guys, I'm going to leave that link under the video so you guys can go hit that link, sign up, and make a deposit. Also guys, check the links under the description to pop in the Discord. Do not sleep on the Discord. We have the most amazing people in there. We trade stocks all day so we don't miss a stock opportunity, have access to the options trading alerts, so on and so forth, and more. So make sure to pop in Discord, linked under the video. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.